Something like that. So on part 3 now of Slash and Guns N' Roses doing Mr. Brownstone. This is the solo section here, which does have the wah pedal on as well. We'll just go straight into it because we've kind of done the lead in now. So we're up there on this 14th fret with your E string. So you bend up to the 19th. And then you use your 16th fret with a slight bend up to the 17th there, which is a kind of a pre-bent note. And then you drop that down, which is what I would call like a ghost bend, so you're dropping it through. And then the next sequence is like this. So it's quite complicated, so I'm just going to take the wire off and run you through it. So just again, that first initial bend, up from the 16th to 17th, and then drop it down, 14 to 16. Now this is an unusual picking pattern, so this is upwards, and you're bending away from you. Like that. And then you do a down up. Then you come up again to that 17th fret, but this time you don't have the 14th one sort of hanging on with you. You just do the note itself. Same again with that 16th to 17th. But it's a little bit different actually. It's a little bit kind of differently bent, so you can actually hear it flatter. Like that. And then this is the next sequence where things get very fast. Now this sequence here, it's a really tough bend, that 17 to 20. And also there's a lot of reverb on. I'll just stick a little bit of reverb on there, and it sounds a bit more like it than. Anyway, that's the reverb sound, which I would recommend sticking on if you perhaps going to get someone to do it while you're soloing, because it's hard to stick your foot on that while you're going. But just to run you through the notes themselves, because that's the most important bit, I think. So up from this huge screaming bend here, so you want to do a tiny bit on the 14. Then you're going to come down for this 14 and 14, 16, 17. You've got to use that 4th finger there. I know I've written a downstroke on that 14 there, but probably an up is better actually. Like that. So that use that 3rd finger from the 17 to the 16. Now this is where it's kind of interesting here. There's 2 different occasions that this is played. So you go. So the first time you bend up the 16 to the 18. The second time you play it where the 16 has a bit of a drop on it. Like that second time round. So you do those little bits there like that. And then nice little shape there. And that's probably the hardest bit of the whole piece, to be honest with you, just because it's so quick, and you've got to kind of work out sometimes your preferred. So I just dropped my pick there. Your preferred fingering pattern. But just to let you know that Slash very often uses the 4th finger as a quick note. So if you're going, that 4th finger is really the kind of fast note that gets you to sound super, super quick there. We're going to go on to the next page of our tab now, where this is another sequence of notes where it basically is a whole new riff. So for that reason, let's pause here at part 3 of the video. We're just going to take a chill. So we've done the solo, practice that a little bit, and we'll come back in part 4, and this is where we've got the pattern that goes up. Anyway, we'll come back with that in part 4.